Sometimes the Lord will just tell you to do something and don't make no sense. And the Lord don't get mad and be like, oh, you ye of little faith. Like he ain't even on that. Sometimes if you just like, well, Lord, I know you told me to do this, but I ain't got an understanding or a clue. And even just as simple as him saying it's for a future time. It's for a future time. Sometimes what you're doing ain't for right now. Maybe it's for a future time, right? He doubted and had unbelief and he didn't understand. So he asked, what do you do when you don't know? You ask. And so don't be afraid to ask God when you don't have any understanding. Now, truestory.com, you may not like everything that the Lord tell you. You may not like the answer, but he will tell you. And maybe and even if he don't, you got to be okay with that as well. But I'm a believer that there's nothing like there's sometimes because his ways are higher than our ways and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So you may not have all the understanding that you want, but I feel like the Lord will give you enough of an understanding to make, even if it's something as simple for it's as if it's for a future time. You don't know what that future is because that is ultimately up to the Lord. Because God told him to do it, Jeremiah bought a piece of property that was in normal terms an unwise investment. Sometimes it ain't gonna seem like it makes sense, something the Lord tells you to do.